match I couldn't handle.
You want to fight against 80 million others, so you're a winner already!
Get ready for a battle, cause you know that I was born.
Don't hunt the money, hunt the skill set.
People cannot imagine what is coming in the future.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Zoom. My name is Alan Jones out of Dallas, Texas. I'm really excited about the opportunity I'm about to share with you tonight. If somebody got you on the Zoom, just go ahead and send them a text message. Thank you. They want to get you in front of 100% of the information so that you could definitely see what we have in store for you. Now, we're talking about earn daily, live your dreams, and that's exactly what we're doing. Here at the New Wall Street Movement is a group of like-minded entrepreneurs coming together worldwide for a cause to educate, support, network, and create wealth for generations, impacting the global economy. We believe in the power of positive mindset, commitment, consistency, and integrity are the fundamentals of our growth and success. While accomplishing goals and exceeding expectations, we enjoy and experience life to the fullest with our business partners, family, and friends. Now, quick disclaimer, guys, because here at Conectiv, we also have things that are involved in the financial sector. So we also got to have a disclaimer as well because trading does involve risk. So participants may lose part or all or more than their initial investment. Individual trading results may vary. Both gains and losses are possible, and each individual must define and act within their personal risk tolerance. The biggest thing that we want to point out is that here at Conectiv, we're not investment advisors. I'm not a financial advisor as well. And so you guys can go to our complete disclosure to read that disclaimer, as well as there's no health claims in any of the products that you're going to hear about today. So I want to point that out as our disclaimers. Now, a little bit of background about myself. I was born in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I grew up in a single parent home. My mom did the best she could to raise me and my siblings. And we had a really good job. She worked for a state. And I can remember when my mom ended up getting sick and things started to change around the home. I can remember with Christmas times getting gifts to the point that it got so bad that me and my siblings were huddled up in a room just to try to keep warm. Or the only food we had in the refrigerator was like a log of bologna that we all had to share to eat off of. And I guess they got tired of her turning the water back on, so they ripped the water main out of the front yard. And we ended up being homeless. And I tell people all the time, I'm not talking about sleeping on friends' couches or things of that nature. I'm talking about on the streets, eating out of abandoned, sleeping in abandoned buildings, eating out of trash, homeless. And I knew then that I wanted to do something different. That way my kids would never have to experience that economic hardship. So I strived really hard. I went to college, and then I got introduced to this industry. And it's an industry that I'm not going to lie, I was very reluctant on joining this industry because I've heard negative things, right? And sometimes we say NO without KNOW, anything about what it is that we're going to be able to receive. So everybody tonight to open up your mind. I say our minds work best like a parachute open and just receive the information that you're about to hear. But this industry have brought me tremendous success. I walked across plenty of stages. I received plenty of awards. I even took the money from that I made in this industry, even took it and was able to open up a burger franchise that you see in the video below. But what I will always tell people is that all these things would never happen if I would have stayed closed-minded and continue to say no to that opportunity. So I wrote a book called Just Clocked Out. And it's basically teaching people how to overcome life's adversity because we believe that everybody's going to experience some LIFE. And life can be sickness like my mom, right? Life can be death. It could be divorce. It could be a pink slip on your job. It could be pregnancy. It could be paying off student loans or sending your kids to college. And typically when that happens, we need some type of extra income, right? So you go out there and buy a car, it comes with 4 brand new tires and they put a spare tire because you just never know when you need to pull out that spare tire. I've been featured on major talk shows like the Anderson Cooper Show, teaching people how to become debt-free and financially stable in this industry.
And I'm also helping people get out of debt with a company called Momentous. And they can actually go to my site, which is www.alanj.mymomentous.biz. And I've helped 60 people so far make extra money and get out of debt.
That's strong. Passing it on. I love that. I want to bring...
So it was only perfect to bring the new Wall Street movement and to partner up with a company that has the same vision and goal like Conectiv. The fact that they are A plus Better Business Bureau rating speaks volumes. So if you're asking, hey, what is Conectiv? Conectiv is a company that brings together financial education that we talked about before, wellness solution, and lifestyle benefits together to enhance everyday living. I always like to say, what is wealth without health, right? Now, a little bit of transparency about the company. Here at Connected, we're owned by a company called InvestView. Now, InvestView owns several different companies across the world. They have a goal of trying to get to $1 billion company. You know, they're publicly traded. If you look at the bottom left, their stock is INVU. They're trading around 2 to 3 cents a share. So for somebody like myself, I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you to go out there and buy stock, but I know for me, I'm definitely going to buy stock because if I'm going to build an opportunity, I want to have the ability for the first time to actually build equity inside of a company that I chose to partner with, and I love it. And guys, they're growing all over the world. And you're going to see some of the companies that they bought and some of the products that we offer here. So just kind of give you an idea, you know, we have our crypto forex and equity part. You know, that's what they started out with. Then they bought, you know, different labs to come out with their own health and wellness product. That's what you're gonna see with the My Life Wellness and the coffee. Then they also deals with credit repair, debt repair, and then there's gonna be like telehealth services that's gonna be coming soon. But all this all connects because we know that the problem is people are having financial insecurity and poor health. We see it all the time. You know, in fact, for somebody like myself, I just lost 90 pounds, right? Lost 90 pounds in the past like 3 to 4 months. And I knew for a fact that if I didn't do any changes, my health was going to deteriorate, right? So you don't want to be in a situation where you're financially poor and your health is poor. So across the globe, we're seeing the impact of so many people that stressing out on debt, not having enough, you know, money in savings and declining health. I said this, have you ever been in a situation where you running out of money before you run out of money? Yeah, I think we all have been there, right? So here we going to teach you guys how to be able to deal with different finances. One of my favorites is the equities market, dealing with stock and everything. And the company got their own brokerage app that will come out very soon that you guys can have the ability to be able to trade and win prizes as well. And also they have the lifestyle with travel. There's the ability to be able to earn free trips and free vacations. But that's just a piece of all of what we have here. So our solution is to really connect you to a balanced life. Because if I was to ask you the question, what would you do if you have financial freedom and time freedom? Most people probably want to go on a vacation, right? Or you want to do with your finances. So finances, wealth, and lifestyle is what the company focus on. And so when we talk about the wellness side of things, that's what we're all here for. So we're going to talk about something called a live coffee, right? Or I like to call it the Oh Wow coffee. That is going to be the physical product, but it's also one of the pillars of the ecosystem that we have here in Connect because this coffee, when I tell you, is absolutely hands down amazing. I absolutely love it. Everybody has tried it, enjoy it. And that's why a lot of you guys are on the Zoom tonight because you want to hear how can you go out there and earn money off of this coffee that's not just coffee, but this healthy coffee, right? And then put yourself in position to really be able to get paid to drink coffee. That's what I say, right? So I'm going to show you, I'm going to let somebody that's going to break this down to you to make it fully understandable. And then I'm going to break down exactly how you can get paid. So the Oh Wow coffee has so many ingredients, but just check out this video.
Welcome, everybody. So I want to talk to you about, I believe, one of the best products on the market. They're actually calling it the world's best coffee. Now, I was a little bit of a skeptic, like, okay, seriously? But when I tasted this coffee, I said, oh, wow. It is what they're calling the Oh Wow coffee. One sip, everything kind of stops. So I want to talk about it. Now, I stopped drinking coffee for over a year because I have a caffeine sensitivity. I have a twin sister who has had 3 open heart surgeries, loves coffee, had to stop drinking it because of the, things going on with her heart. She can drink 2 to 3 cups of this coffee with no jitters. My mom is 70 plus years young and a coffee snob, loving this coffee. So I want to tell you guys that I truly believe that we have stumbled upon a gold mine. So before I start talking about it though, really quick disclaimer. We are part of a company called Conectiv, and Conectiv is owned by a publicly traded company called InvestView. So we're not here to make any kind of income claims or any claims when it comes to health, but I am just going to tell you what is inside of this coffee and let you decide. Now, one thing I do want to say is that this coffee is probably by far one of the most velvety smooth, undeniably delicious cups of coffee that I have ever had. And it's a premium cappuccino blend. Now, if you guys are like me, I do not like sweet coffee. I will drink it black, and they are going to be coming out with the black coffee. But one thing I will tell you is that no sugar, no cream inside of this frothy goodness. It's not just a drink. I believe it's like a revelation of what your cup of coffee should be. So let's talk about how we're going to redefine your morning ritual. Now, for me, I have really been on a health kick. Talk to anyone who is over 40, especially if they're a woman, and we really have to watch our sugar intake. So anybody who's dealing with hot flashes, night sweats, you're going to need to cut out your sugar. Anyone who's looking to really get healthy, if you are into intermittent fasting and you're doing keto, you know that sugar is one of the worst things because it spikes your insulin, and that is what's going to stall your, your health. It's going to stall you being able to lose weight. So I do want to tell you this. By far, this is probably one of the best coffees I've ever had. The old way is caffeine spikes, energy crashes, and empty calories. So when you're doing intermittent fasting, you can drink black coffee, but the problem is you're drinking black coffee on an empty stomach, and it's probably going to give you some jitters. Or you can break a fast with like a bullet coffee with ghee butter in it, which is super expensive, MCT oils, all of those things, and it doesn't taste the greatest. One thing I will tell you is that with this Alive coffee, it is going to be a new way for coffee drinkers, anyone who's looking to put the health back into the habit. This is clean focus, sustained energy, and it's a functional wellness coffee. So more energy, more focus, more wellness, zero compromise. Also, there's over 30 very powerfully, very thoughtful superfoods and botanicals inside of this particular coffee. So it's more than a coffee. It's really a comprehensive wellness formula, and it's really designed to nourish the body from the inside out. So let's talk about that really quickly. The foundation of this coffee is clean energy and satiety. I just learned that word. And the clean energy is coming from the pre-brewed Arabica coffee, natural alertness, and metabolism support without the jitters. The satiety basically means like, it's kind of like a hug. It makes you feel full. So if you are, again, into like keto or intermittent fasting to help burn fat, you cannot have sugar spikes. And if you want to break a fast, you typically would take a teaspoon of MCT oil because your cells are open. And when your cells are open, it's going to help you to burn fat longer. Well, this coffee has MCT. It has coconut oil in it. And if you don't like coconuts, it's okay because it doesn't taste like coconut. But coconut oil is a healthy fat that supports brain energy and satiety, that comfort, that hug that you need. So the energy that lasts with no crashes. Also, this is really beauty from within. Inside of this coffee, there's hydrolyzed fish collagen plus tri and dipeptides. That is a mouthful. It basically just means it's going to support radiant skin. It's going to support your hydration, strengthens hair and nails. This is what the fish collagen and the peptides do. And it supports joint health and muscle recovery. Well, listen, that is inside of your coffee. And I know that I'm talking about all these healthy things and you're thinking, does it taste good? Not only does it taste good, it is going to ignite your metabolism. So it has L-carnitine in it, and L-carnitine helps the body use fat for energy. It also has ginseng in it, which is an adaptogen for stamina and mental clarity. So all of these things you need. Don't you guys wish our bodies just naturally made these things? But it does not, right? And we can't get it in our foods unless we supplement. So this coffee is going to put the health back into your habit. It also has L-glutathione in it, which is a powerful antioxidant for detoxification. So when you're starting to get some of the bad stuff out of your body, the things you put in, the supplements, can work a little bit better. So it supports fat metabolism and appetite control, and it's really total wellness protection. So it has Dermavol in it, and that is a plant-based supplement or formula, and it has pomegranate. Now, pomegranate seeds are probably one of the healthiest things for your body. It's going to kind of clean out your arteries and your digestion, but it's expensive. I spent all last month eating pomegranate seeds, $5. Check it out. Go to the store and look it up. It's like $5 to $7 for a container of pomegranate seeds, and it made me feel amazing. Do you guys know I haven't bought any pomegranate seeds this entire month because I've been doing 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day. So I've already gone through them into my second box. It also has performance cordyceps in it and pine bark. That is going to help you with performance and just overall wellness. It also has the essential vitamin A and E. It also has B complex, and this is great, B6, B12, and magnesium, all inside of 1 cup of coffee, 1 sachet, guys. Pour it in your cup, put 6 to 8 ounces of water in there, and watch it froth up like one of the best cappuccinos ever. $2.50 really per cup when you really, assess everything that you're spending for this particular coffee. Super affordable, super delicious, and it's healthy for you. And here's the thing, sweetness without the sin, 0 grams of sugar. It's naturally sweet, no dairy, no soy, gluten-free, non-GMO. And I say very much keto friendly because when you're doing keto, you really don't want to have a lot of sugar. And you definitely don't want to load it up with the syrups or anything like that. So listen, no sugar in this coffee, no insulin spikes, which means that you can burn fat longer. So a lot of people are saying, hands down, it's the best coffee ever. It's smooth, it's rich, reduced appetite, clean, focused energy. It's really the Alive lifestyle. So mental clarity and focus, radiant skin and anti-aging, weight management support, all day energy. And listen, Alive is now partnered with the publicly traded company that owns Conectiv. So the physical pillar of the ecosystem is really this Alive premium coffee. It's been fully integrated as the physical product and anchor for Conectiv. They're going to be adding in black coffee, skincare, all types of things. But this coffee really, truly, ladies and gentlemen, is a game changer. So understand this. It's the power of integration. Digital education and the opportunity with Conectiv. Now you have this physical, tangible product, and you're going to put the health back in the habit. Connect via coffee, share the opportunity, and we win together. And it's proven. Over $3 million worth of this coffee has been sold. And it's relatively unheard of, guys. So listen, there's a coffee out there, a mushroom coffee, $300 million worth of that coffee was sold in 2025. And by far, I will say this is the best coffee. It tastes great. It has all the health benefits, no bloat, no sugar, no cream. This demonstrates the power of daily consumption. People are going to drink coffee. And you don't have to teach people how to drink coffee. They already understand it. So it's time to feel more alive. Join the movement that is waking up the world. Talk to the person who shared this with you, and let's start this oh wow experience today. Peace and blessings, everybody.
Super good. Very, very good.
Nothing that needed to be added to the coffee. It has a natural flavor to it, very authentic.
Coffee's done.
This coffee is second to none. So it's not too sweet, not too milky, proper balance.
It wasn't strong. It was enjoyable. You can taste that the flavors are light, so it wasn't overwhelming whatsoever. And it's something I could look forward to partaking in.
It looks so smooth.
for those of you who don't like coffee, you'll reconsider when you taste this flavor.
It's delicious.
It's a great taste. It's amazing, and I think I'm going to be a coffee drinker.
Hot chocolate drinkers are going to love this.
It's smooth. It's delicious.
I like it.
Nothing too overwhelming. I'm saying it. Smooth and nice.
I like it. I do.
Smooth.
It's good. It's good.
It's good, yeah.
So as you see, so many people is absolutely in love with the coffee. And I can tell you guys hands down, and I can attest to it, this coffee is amazing. And we call it the oh wow coffee because of the experience that you get. Now, to get started in this opportunity, guys, you can get started for as little as $99. And I'm going to be straight transparent on this Zoom. If you don't have $99 and you've been working for the past 2 to 5 years and you haven't been able to save up a little bit here and there, an opportunity like this to create some extra income might be truly important, because I look back on the situation with my mom. When I was a kid, I didn't fully understand it. When my mom got sick, there was no more income coming into the home. So I asked each and every single one of you individuals tonight, what would happen to you if something was to happen to your income? What would your family do? And things of that nature. So having something like this that could be a plan B type of income, just part-time, spare time, can be something truly amazing. We have our Choice Plus level. We got our Selected and our Premium. I understand that each one of them come with different quantities of boxes of coffee. So you're getting something not only that you're consuming yourself, but also have the ability to be able to offer and sell to others, as well as to create retail well within the compensation plan as well. So it's absolutely amazing, guys. It's an amazing opportunity, and this is an opportunity call. But hey, you may say, hey, you know what? I might just want to be a customer. That's totally okay. You know, the business side that we're going to go into next is optional. You can just be a customer. You can just buy your coffee wholesale and drink it. And I can assure you guys, if you spend $5 a day at Starbucks, let's do the math. If you spend just $5, and I don't know what you're going to get for $5, because I can assure you that the ventis and other things are costing like $7, $8 or more, depending on what you add to it. But just at $5 a day, 30 days, a month, that's $115 that you're spending on coffee. Think about it, $150 that you're spending on coffee if you went out there and did that. And guys, here it is that you could go out here and get 3 boxes of this amazing coffee that a lot of people like to say that it tastes better. And it's like, oh, wow. So I just wanted to put that out there. Now, let's talk about the customer referrals. Let's talk about the bonus plan, because a lot of people are here like, hey, how can I make money? And I'm going to definitely show you how you can participate in this bonus plan. Now, I did want to talk about the cash flow requirement just a little bit, just to get the mindset. We'll talk about money and earning money. Now, we talked about the number one way that most people know how to earn money is they have a job. But you can make a lot of money. I can tell you, I just checked the text message, and a person told me that their husband that was making well over 6 figures just lost their job, right? Out of the blue, out of the ordinary, just happened. And so we know that you have no leverage at a job. You get fired, let go, laid off at any given time, or if something happened that you can't work that hour, there's no more income coming into the home. Like my mom, when she got sick, there was no more income. Or you can go out there and you can create your job. You can be self-employed. You can be the best stylist, the best barber in the world. And if something happens to your hands that you can't go out there and do the work, guess what? You still don't get paid. You don't have leverage. So, or you go out there and become a business owner, but I like to say big business owner because you own several franchises or different things of that nature. And guys, I also like to say that you go out there, open up different coffee franchises as well, all around the world, and leverage your efforts with others and have people that are also working for you, right? It still gives you the ability to passively exchange time for money. And of course, we get down to the investor to allow your money to work for you. That's why we have all these wonderful investment products that we have over here in Conectiv that can allow you to grow and build your money. Now, we get paid in so many different ways, guys. We're not going to talk about all of them. I'm just going to talk about a few of them tonight. And I also like to talk about the fast start. Whenever you sign somebody up and get started in a business, congratulations, welcome. I'm just going to say that everybody's in, And whenever you enroll somebody at the Choice, Select, Premium, or Elite, even a Choice Plus, you're going to earn what we call a fast start bonus. Now, that fast start bonus will be anywhere from $25 up to $200 every time somebody gets started. Now, anytime that they pay their monthly or reorder their or monthly, guess what? You're gonna earn $25. So if you went out there and referred it to 10 people, you're gonna earn $250. This is what we call a rapid fire bonus. This is so special. I've never seen this before. This is not including the binary pay and all the other stuff. This is just, hey, because you went out there and referred people every time they order every single month and they renew their subscription, you're gonna earn a $25 rapid fire bonus. And there's no limit to how many people you can earn it on 10 people, 20 people, 30, 40, 50. It's up to you. Now, whenever you refer 4 people, I don't know about you, but I like to receive a credit for our monthly membership. So our people that's ordering coffee, you're going to get $179 credit every single month. It's going to pay for your monthly membership, which is huge. That's just 4 people. I already know 4 people. It's more than 4 people on the Zoom tonight, right? But it doesn't stop there. Whenever you go out there, if you do that within the first 30 days, you're going to get what we call a 750 top-up bonus. So you're guaranteed to make at least $750 if you go out there and get 4 people. So you don't already earn a bonus and your monthly membership is free. It's absolutely amazing. But it doesn't stop there. Go out there and enroll 2 more people. You already got 4. Enroll 2 more people, have 3 on your left, 3 on your right. Guess what? And over 3,000 in volume, you're going to earn $1,000 every single month. That's $250 a week. That's huge. If we take a look and break it down, I mean, you're looking at around $13,000 just with 6 people and building up your community into your volume. Now we have a $4,000 a month bonus elite status, guys. That's whenever you go out there and get 8 people, 4 on your left, 4 on your right, and get up to 40,000 in qualified enrollment volume. You could be making $1,000 every single week. That's $52,000 a year. I don't know about you, but that's definitely something that you can work towards and have the ability to be able to achieve it, right? So with that being said, we got our X6 and X12 bonus. That's just ways that we can earn shares in the stock, guys. And that is mind blowing. It's also volume based as well, too. And then, of course, we have our binary commission. And what makes our binary different from other binaries, our volume does not flush. There are companies that flush volume, so you're always constantly chasing every single month. Our volume banks, so you don't lose your volume, which is huge. These are the different ranks. Now, one of the things I want to point out on the ranks, we don't have what I like to call a lot of restrictions that are called rank restrictions, meaning in order to move through our ranks, you simply are really moving based on volume. Now, of course, no more than 50% can come from any enrollment leg, but some companies, in order to get to ranks, want you to go out there and get so many people at a certain rank in order for you to go to the next rank. So you may have to have somebody at your global status, you may have somebody at your platinum status, just for you to get to where you need to get to. And that could create a domino effect. So it's easy and simple. Here's our bonus schedule, guys. We get paid weekly. We got some things that pay monthly as well. So what we're going to do is going to do a quick fast start training real quick. It's not going to be real quick, and then we'll be done. Now, the fast start training is, I tell people, it's 5 steps. It's real simple to go out here and build this business. Since people are on here to Zoom that are already part of the opportunity, we're going to do this really fast. Now, there are things like trade shows that people have been out there and been a part of. And these are just some pictures of people that have went to trade shows and even have earned some money. This group right here to the right, they went to a horse show. They earned $20,000 at a horse show. Imagine going out there with just hot water and being able to sell these cups of coffee at $5 a cup. You can only imagine how amazing that is, right? So you can see the ability to go out there and just become a vendor. It doesn't matter the event. Everybody loves coffee. It's an extra way that you go out there, earn cash in hand, and build your business. Now, what I like to do is like these, what they call think about it packs. And whenever you get your box is going to come with 20 sachets. 20 sachets, if you went out there and put 4 in a what we call a think about it pack, instead of giving out samples, went out there and sold it for $20, then guess what? Every box is going to break down to $100 a box. So if you did a math on it, you average around $30, $33 a box. So you earn around $70 per box that you went out there and you was able to sell. Now, of course, you're going to give out samples and you may sell a box wholesale. You can sell a box for 45, 50s, whatever you choose to sell your box from, that's your box. I mean, compared to the other coffee that are out there, this is way better, tastes way better. You're going to absolutely love it a whole lot better. And it gives you the ability to go out there once again and make cash in hand on something that people are going to try and they're going to absolutely love. Now, one thing about the companies that they do give back, and I just wanted to show a little bit about Conectiv and how they care about people all across the world. Now, one thing I do love about this opportunity that it is a worldwide opportunity. We got people from other countries that are in this company and doing amazing things, right? Just like we got people in the Zoom from all over the country, all over the world. And when I think about that, I always think about the Wizard of Oz. You know, with Tin Man wanted a heart, the Scarecrow wanted a brain, the Lion wanted courage, and Dorothy wanted to go back home. Each and every single one of them wanting something different, but they all had to work together and follow the same path. And the same path was the yellow brick road, right? So when I think about teamwork, teamwork is just the ability to work together towards a common vision, the ability to direct individual accomplishments towards organizational objectives. It is the fuel that allows ordinary people to achieve uncommon results. It's the vision and the future. And trust me, when we talk about systems, right? We got systems to save yourself time, effort, and money. So when you're a part of this amazing team, not only are you locking in with us, but you're locking in with the skills and things that we're able to do. So you will be a part of an all-star team. So right now, get back with the person that shared this opportunity with you. They wanted to get you in front of 100% of the information. There's a thing called movers advantage. What does that mean? It means that people that are looking at this Zoom are signing up. They're sending out text messages. People are joining. And whenever you have anything like a binary, then the binary is going to place the person in the next available spot. It has the potential to be able to earn spillover as well as be able to grow and build your business. So when would you rather board a plane? When it's on the ground or when it's in the air? Of course, on the ground. And each and every single one of you guys have a first class ticket to this amazing opportunity. But it starts and begins with you. And the opportunity is absolutely nothing unless you take advantage. So take advantage of this opportunity. Get back with the person that invited you on the Zoom. Be one or two things. Hey, you're going to sign up and become a customer and consume the coffee because why? We put health into the habit. You're going to be drinking coffee anyway. So can I get you to say anyways, right? If you're going to be drinking coffee anyways, you might as well make sure that it's a healthy coffee and that it's good for you and that you're getting the supplements and nutrients that you need. Or you can always get started and go out there and refer it to a handful of people. And guess what? Have the ability to be able to potentially earn extra income. With that being said, guys, everybody have a blessed night. Thank you for jumping on the Zoom. I will see you guys at the top. Thank you.